Okay, I'm going to talk about the actual reality of reprints. I know that my content seems a bit more sad, stressed out looking. I don't smile a lot, sorry. This business is very stressful. It's always been stressful, even during good times. I mean, you either have too much product or never enough product. I've never seen a sweet spot before where everything's just perfect. Anyone delusional enough to tell you that things are great all the time, you shouldn't be watching or listening to. But anyways, to my point, these reprints are not from a stance of strength. Pokemon's probably like a year or more behind on printing. It's not going to be caught up automatically just because they say reprints are coming, all right? There's already distributors that are just limiting like 2 Surging Sparks booster boxes a week for $200 a piece, 2 Twat Masquerade booster boxes for $160 a week, or $162 per week. Like, that's what the reprint's going to be. It's not going to be, oh, I can log onto my distribution website and get 1,000 boxes. That's not what's happening here. To be honest, I don't know what's happening here because all these distributors are really hush-hush about it. And no one knows anything, or they're trying to divvy up the cases. They're trying to divvy up all the product to, you know, all the accounts they have. I mean, it's going to be so limited, it's barely going to make a mark. So I guess technically I don't have a reason to hate buying booster boxes at a higher price right now. Because unless they're going to print like so much stuff, they're going to have extras of it laying around. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen. There's just too many people trying to buy Pokemon at the same time, more than there's ever been. I don't think Pokemon has the infrastructure in America to support how much demand there is. They made a mistake giving Walmart, Target, Costco all this stuff because they were used to Pokemon not selling. So when Walmart gets like 100,000 booster bottles at Terrestrial Festival that could have went to game stores, but instead goes to Walmart, who's buying that stuff from Walmart? Mainly bots. It's probably 95% bots. Like, let's be real. Let's be realistic here. And I feel like a lot of things are inflated because people just put bots in there and they don't care what the bot buys. If it has Pokemon in it, they just buy it up. And that's all that's happening right now. I mean, I feel like no one realistically would have bought Surging Sparks booster boxes for $160 any other time. It's just, I mean, no one was buying anything in the beginning of Scarlet and Violet at all, even if it was $100. And now we got Scarlet and Violet base $200 a box, which is, I'm dying inside just saying that, because they were $85 a box at my distributor, like, I swear to God, like 8 months ago. And there is no way in hell you could have predicted that price to happen in such a short amount of time. It usually takes way longer than that. That's how desperate people are to open Pokemon. They're gonna go back 7 sets to the worst one or the most lame one. It's not, Scarlet and Violet base isn't terrible. It's the best base set they've ever released. I'm pretty sure there's no other base set that had, you know, art rares and special art illustration rares, whatever. I mean, it was a really fun set to open. It was just really easy to get all the hits. That's why it drew a lot of people away. Everyone finished that set so quick. But yeah, I'm not really optimistic about these reprints. I already know it's going to be like a distributor's going to call me, hey, we got you a case of each thing. You want it or do you want it or not? I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll have a case of each thing, which won't really make a mark or anything or help me at all. The big accounts are the only ones that are going to probably benefit from any kind of quote-unquote reprint. It's not getting any easier. Like I said, Pokemon's so far behind. I'm seeing numbers for like the Iona collection boxes look terrible, and that's something people normally wouldn't buy. You could get a lot of those too. Like, even, I guarantee the Marnie deck box or whatever that is with the promo card or the art rare card in it isn't going to be, there's not going to be a lot of those probably. It's just, at this point, if you're ordering Pokemon, you're trying to order whatever you can get. There is no set or product you're not going to try to order at this point. You're grasping at straws right now. You're desperate. And as long as these bots are available to buy things online, it's just going to keep selling and selling and selling. Now, if Pokemon wanted to do something, they can give less product to Walmart and Target, you know, and give more product to game stores or people that sell not online. I know TCG player is always going to be a thing no matter what, but TCG player doesn't really sell for MSRP unless it's MSRP demand. It's selling way over MSRP. The problem is all these people buying from MSRP on Walmart, Target, wherever they're buying it from. MSRP right now is probably the new wholesale price, in my opinion. So these people with bots are doing better than me probably, because I can't even buy things for MSRP. Everything's over MSRP at the wholesaler. Why is the wholesaler charging over MSRP? They're not being charged anymore by Pokemon. They're a wholesaler. They should act like a wholesaler. I know one business would probably one company would buy all their boxes and everyone else wouldn't get any if they just let it sit there for wholesale price. That's probably why they don't want to do it. Or they're just greedy. But not every distributor does that. Like Southern Hobby, they sell it wholesale. But, you know, you got to rub and tug them a little bit to get that deal sometimes, which is crazy. But I mean, overall, I mean, we're not talking about market-shattering reprints right now. Pokemon would have to be, I think, opening another facility or 2-3 facilities at this point if they really wanted to actually hit everything perfectly to where everything crashed. And they just don't have that. I mean, there's more people buying Pokemon than have ever bought Pokemon. Even when they reprinted Sword and Shield a few years ago and it crashed the market, there was a lot of people buying back then. But now it's like 100 times more people than that, because a lot of people saw what happened back then. People saw the prices go down and they thought it was the end of the world, and it turned out to be a great investment opportunity, and everyone doesn't want to miss that anymore. No one wants to miss out on the Pokemon investment opportunity anymore. Yeah, and it's an investment. Sorry, it's a collectible. It's a very limited item. It runs out eventually. Time, it makes it an investment. Sorry. I know people are like, oh, it's a child's game, you shouldn't take it as an investment. Well, too bad. That's just the way it is. It's a collectible card game. The word collectible is in it. It's limited. It's not printed for the next 70 years, all right? Get with the times, all right? You either stop hating and get with the program, or you just keep being that person who's just repeating themselves, annoying, and you're just shut up. And yeah, I don't know. So I don't think the Pokemon business is getting any easier for anybody except Walmart and Target. They're the ones that get all the easy parts. You're also competing with GameStop. Dude, GameStop would not exist if Pokemon was not giving them anything. Like, GameStop's entire business model is probably Pokemon right now. And I'm pretty sure they directly buy from Pokemon. I don't know what it is, what they buy through. But it's just like, all this product is being dried up by mega corporations right now. It's not even being dried up by just regular businesses like mine. And that's the problem. So because the Pokemon market did terrible, it forced Pokemon into just selling to whoever they can sell it to and whoever can move the product and buy the product. They don't care about the small guy anymore. They're so big, they have to keep increasing numbers every year. They're greedy. It's just greed. The Pokemon company's greedy. And for once in their existence, they can sell things at MSRP on their website freely without worrying about it or holding things back. To me, I feel like Pokemon company loves it. I mean, yeah, they want to act like children are sick and dying because of Pokemon having shortages and stuff, but realistically, they have board members, they have investors, they want to make money, they have to keep showing that they're making a lot of money, they need to make sales. Pokemon isn't a charity company, and I feel like these shortages, I mean, I don't think they want to crash their own prices to a point where they're not selling things on Pokemon Center anymore. I mean, if they really cared about cheaper prices and product availability, the Pokemon Center ETB would not exist. I don't know, there's no actual like public thought to why they made the Pokemon Center ETB other than them trying to make more money on something that they control. And overall, I mean, these reprints aren't anything. The only time Pokemon's going to really collapse is if the entire stock market, the entire economy, everyone loses jobs, credit card company, everyone defaults in their debts, no one wants to buy anything. Like, when people run out of money, that's exactly when Pokemon will collapse. And we might be getting to that point eventually. I'm not sure. The economy is ridiculous right now. It needs to collapse for normalcy to return. Because it's just like, if no one's losing money, everyone just keeps buying and buying and buying. It never goes down, and inflation, and I don't know. Like right now, I mean, the stock market's been so easy the past year and a half, 2-3 years. I don't know. It's just been going up. It's time to get to reality, guys. Like, the prices need to come down on everything. Housing, Pokemon, stock market, everything needs to get back to normal here. Crypto, I mean, these Pokemon reprints aren't going to do anything until people stop buying. Let's be real, Pokemon's probably more than a year behind on printing right now. They lowered the print amount a while ago, maybe almost a year ago now, maybe more than a year ago. They reduced the print by 25%. That's a big number. And just because they increased it by 25%, if they did, I mean, there's no way they'd catch up even then, because they haven't really added more facilities, or, I mean, you don't know anything. You don't know if they're printing things in different facilities now. I mean, there's just so much they're printing, and they screwed themselves by making sets come out every couple months, and they're always on to the next thing. And it's just like, how many times can you go back to an item and reprint it when you have to print 17 new things all the time? It's just, either Pokemon reduces the amount of different products they put out and just focus on the core products that matter, or they just keep going this route and they're happy with it because they're making money. Because, like, I mean, if I was actually in charge of this company, I'd be like, all right, stop making tins, stop making whatever that is over there, that big ass box no one cares about. It takes up too much space. Just print booster bundles up and down everywhere. All right. Booster bundles are probably the best escape route they have to calm the market. In my opinion, it's the smallest product, and you can ship a lot of them in one spot. You can ship a lot of them on one pallet. I mean, the booster bundles are their saving grace if they really were smart. But, you know, they need to fill Target and Walmart shelves and make it look pretty, and yeah. So, yeah, overall, I don't believe any hype about reprints until no one's buying anything. Like, when people stop buying everything, no matter what comes out, they just put in their, I mean, these people have like 50 bots, and the bots just, anything that says Pokemon, they buy it all. When people stop buying things like that, I'll believe in a reprint doing something. But right now, we're so screwed right now on every level. And these mega corporations are literally just giving people bot access to these products. Like, that's all it ever is. They're not going to stop it. You think Walmart cares if Jerry has 20 different bots? No, they're looking at the damn numbers for sales they made that day. They don't give a damn who gets it. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's the way it is. So, that's it.